Now to day 19 in the anguished search for Nancy Guthrie, which now appears likely to see a day 20. And who knows how many more. The big headline today, the reward money nearly doubling tonight. An anonymous donor pitched in $100,000, boosting the reward to more than $200,000 total for any information leading to an arrest in this case. A touching act of generosity, to be sure, but also a troubling sign of desperation. It comes amid conflicting reports about the widening investigation into Mexico. Sources tell NewsNation that the FBI has reached out to Mexican authorities to expand the geographic search for the missing 84-year-old south of the border. But local Mexican authorities are telling a different story. The Attorney General of the state of Sonora, which borders Arizona, released a statement today saying they have not received any formal request for collaboration, assistance, or exchange of information from U.S. authorities or Mexican federal agencies about this case. The Attorney General added that if an official request was received, it will be attended to with full willingness. He also said that the office reached out to the FBI, which said there is no indication that Guthrie could be in Mexico. That is the view as well of Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos. But the sheer proximity of Nancy Guthrie's home to the Mexican border raises questions. This map shows her Tucson home in the Catalina foothills is just 75 miles, or an hour-and-a-half drive from the border crossing at Nogales. While U.S. authorities do conduct strict checks on people coming into our country, it is very easy to travel south into Mexico without being stopped. And not everyone crosses right at the official checkpoints. This map shows about a 100-mile stretch with no border wall at all. Our own Brian Entin ventured south of the border today, entering at an official crossing in Nogales. Brian joins us now. What did you find, Brian, after spending the day in Nogales? Did anybody there, had they heard of this case?
Most people had not, Elizabeth, which was sort of shocking considering this is the biggest story in our country for the most part right now. But once you went into Mexico, right on the other side of the border wall, people seem to have no idea who Nancy Guthrie was. And you mentioned, I mean, you can walk right in. No one even asks you a question. No one asks to see your ID. You walk or you drive right into Mexico, which makes you think how easy it would be for someone to take someone like Nancy into Mexico. Only an hour-and-a-half drive from here. I want to show you what people told us. And we also took you to a pharmacy, Elizabeth, because, you know, there's been so many questions about Nancy getting her medication. Could someone get her medication? In Mexico, the answer is yes, because you don't need a prescription for most heart medicines. This is what we saw.
¿Ha escuchado usted el caso de la señora Nancy Guthrie que la secuestraron o está perdida en Tucson?
No. This is the picture here.
He said that he's not aware of the case of Nancy's. No.
Has she ever heard of it? No. Never heard of it?
No. No se han visto casos. No. Nunca he escuchado nada.
No, nada.
Las cámaras están grabando todo. Están grabando todo. He's saying that the cameras are recording everything 24/7, okay. Whenever you come in or whenever you go out. It doesn't matter that they don't ask for information about you, but there's video.
They'll see it. Yeah. Okay. So we've seen a ton of pharmacies since we came in. There's a big one here. Yeah. So you can get pretty much anything?
I mean, they still have controlled medicine or drugs, but like antibiotics or some other stuff that you can get without prescription in the States, you can get it here. Hay algunos que los puedes conseguir sin receta aquí en México que no se necesita por ley. You can find some medicines here without prescription that you require prescription there. Talking specifically about the heart medicine, it all depends what substance is. It may be controlled here, it may not. So maybe you get good chances of getting whatever medicine you need here.
With no prescription?
With no prescription.
Has he heard of the case?
No, he has not heard of it.
He hadn't recognized the photo? So most people had not heard of the case, Elizabeth. There is a missing persons group in Sonoma, a group of women that are now helping to search for Nancy Guthrie, and they actually have flyers that they are now distributing. And what that one man, the point that he made about the cameras, even though you can walk into Mexico, there are a ton of cameras that record the people walking in, and there's the flyer, the people walking in and the cars going in. So if they had a vehicle description, they could hypothetically go back and review camera footage and try to find the vehicle that way. Elizabeth?
Wow. All right, Brian Entin reporting live from Tucson outside Nancy Guthrie's home. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.